Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. We'll see the Charlotte Hornets taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now here's Ball. Here's Miller. Here's Nurkic. Goes back up. Miller outside. Screen by Bridges. Shot clock at 6. And here's Nurkic for 3. Drops in the 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Minnesota's head coach. I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Back to Miller. Oh, sweet move. Nurkic can't get that one to fall. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
And that one's good. Garnett got his second basket of the game.
Garnett very comfortable close to the basket now. He's efficient as a low block scorer.
Back to Miller. Pass to Nurkic. From deep. Hassel with a rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Here's Cassell. Here's Garnett. Offline from the top of the key.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Pass to Garnett. Out to the right wing. Here's Cassell. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he drops the first.
And, you know, Sam Cassell is about as reliable as it gets, guys. I mean, he's an excellent scorer who does a nice job running the offense and doesn't shy away from big moments either.
Now here's Ball. Miller outside. Back to Ball. Puts up a deep 3. That shot, no good. Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Cassell. Takes it inside. Soft touch off the glass.
So good at anticipating and feeling things on the floor. Cassell sees an opportunity coming and then takes advantage.
Pass to Bridges. Here's Sprewell. Here's Cassell. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Here's Bridges. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Here's Sprewell. Three-pointer off the mark.
And You know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
And it's Ball off the drive. Miller outside. There's a screen. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Nurkic for 3. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Miller on the wing. Ball into the lane. Off target at the rim. Timberwolves trail by 4. And an intentional foul right there.
Josh Okogie. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the right side. Right wing. Pass to Cassell. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Hornets out in front. They lead by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Charlotte?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ball with a steal. Jacks up a 3. And Miller good for 3.
3 points.
Miller's got 5 points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. B.A.?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks.
Get some style points there. Pretty finish.
Ball looks over the floor. Miller outside. 5 on the clock. Inside. The kick out to Ball. The 3. It's hauled in by Garnett. Timberwolves trail by 6. Pass to Hoiberg. This one for 3. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Kevin Garnett doing a nice job using those long arms of his to snag missed shots.
And here's Martin. Out to the right wing. Here's Garnett. Williams defending. And he dunks it down.
KG taking no prisoners and dropping the hammer down. Well, what a nice throwdown by Kevin Garnett.
Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession.
And the lineup for your Timberwolves. Wally Zubac, Trenton Hassel.
Here's Ball. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Williams gets rebounded by Minnesota.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Fourth personal
Minnesota
foul.
shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for your Timberwolves.
And it's tied up with that one. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Pass to Nurkic. Fires for three. Okogie on the wing. Down low. Out to Bridges. For three. Offensive rebound. Nurkic. And another shot. And miss after miss right now. Here's Sprewell. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And Mr. Sprewell rising up. An easy liftoff.
.144 left in the half. Ooh, it's Ball from deep range.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Nails it from beyond the arc. Sprewell's got 7 points.
Always confident he's knocking shots down. The stroke of Sprewell, money.
They set the pick. A deep three. Miller can't get it to go.
So often we see guys fail to box out now, but he did a great job right there.
Pass to Zerbiak. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
I love how quick Zerbiak is. I mean, doesn't waste any time getting his shot off. That quick release I'm talking about. Catch and shoot is right in his wheelhouse.
Here's Ball. There's the drive. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Grant, they could attempt a 2-for-1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
It's good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Nurkic to stop the run. The rebound by Sprewell. Minnesota leading by 7.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And Nurkic throws it down.
LaMelo Ball.
Oh, the big man, Nurkic, from super close range.
Here's Cassell. 6 points for him. Pass to Zerbiak. The three ball. He buries it from three. He has 6.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, I agree with you. Big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
The Hornets, 23.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Here's Cassell. Tries again. Pass to Garnett. The shot no good. Nurkic with some nice D. Now here's Green. To the wing, right side. And Nurkic throws it down.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide open shooter just about every time.
Here's Cassell. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Hornets trail by 8. Outside, Green. Pass to Nurkic. Launches it. Fires in the triple. Nurkic has got 13 now.
Things are going his way so far offensively. Nurkic really rising to the challenge of this defense. And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guy.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
you know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Pass to Miller. Over to the wing for the tie. And Nurkic with the 3.
3 points.
Nurkic has got 8 points in the quarter.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Brandon Miller caught some flack when he named Paul George as his GOAT, but PG-13 said, I know what he meant by it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest of all time, but it's about who inspires you. Miller, for his part, knocked backing down and saying, how the league is built now, Paul George is the right person to study for this generation. Brian?
Allie, thanks. Here's Garnett. The 3 is up. On offense, here are the Hornets. They're on a 14-4 run. Bridges, left side. It's Bridges on the wing. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for your Timberwolves.
1:50 left to play in the 3rd quarter here. To the paint. Pass to Sprewell. An easy 2 on the layup. Sprewell's got 11 points.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Back to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Such an athletic guy. Bridges just hammers it down.
Here's Garnett. Here's Hassel. Stolen by Miller. Pass to Nurkic. Back to Ball. On the wing, Green. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here's Cassell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Now one on Ball. And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
There's 45 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And the bucket is good. Garnett's got 6 here in the quarter.
Just putting on the hard hat and going to work. Getting buckets is what KG does.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Sprewell. Here he goes. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Ball outside. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Bridges. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked. And
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Ball. Fires from deep. From distance, LaMelo Ball.
The defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
Here's Garnett. Pass to Sprewell. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Back to Okogie. To the middle. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Fantastic decision by Spree, moving that rock.
Pass to Okogie. To the inside. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 5. Back to Nurkic. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Here's Ball. It's hauled in by Garnett.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Sprewell oozing with confidence, always looking to pull the trigger. Feels like nobody can guard it.
Pass to Nurkic. And here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Back to Miller. The three is up. Minnesota with a rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Garnett. Inside. Out to the right wing. Here's Sprewell. To the middle. Rebounded by Nurkic. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Bridges outside. To the paint. Ball in the paint.
I do not know if there's a more confident family in the NBA. Ball wants the ball when it matters most.
Down low. To the wing on the left. Pass to Garnett. Second chance shot. Rebounded by Nurkic. Charlotte trailing. Here's Bridges. Here's Okogie. Ball with it. To tie it up. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
In a close contest, you have to put the ball in the hands of someone who will find a way to put up points.
To the right side. Here's Zerbiak. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Pass to Miller. Back to Ball. No good. And here's Minnesota now. They trail by 1. Inside. Here's Sprewell. The Hornets pull it in. So it's all come down to this.
It's really that time where your leaders must step up.
Ball left side. To the inside. Miller. The rebound by Sprewell. And Minnesota with possession here. Here's Zerbiak. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes. And this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Timberwolves call timeout. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Here's Garnett. Yes!
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing that results in a great look.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Obviously not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
Down 1 with just enough time for a couple passes and a shot. We'll see what they can do.
Substitution on the court.
Puts it up off the inbound. It's in!
Boy, I tell you what a well-designed play, executed beautifully, too.
Timberwolves call timeout. How do you think this is going to play out?
And this is what it's all about. This shot could win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play.
Goes up from the top of the key, and time expires! Fantastic defensive play to seal the win! And so the big win by Charlotte in a tight game. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll